Oh, I'm so excited.
Me too. We're back temporarily.
A little bonus bit because it's been so long since I've talked to you, and like the world has completely turned around the sun.
So much has happened.
It's a Wonderful Life, As the World Turns, every soap opera. All My Children, Young and the
Is that s-
Restless.
is that still going? I think All My Children is still going.
I don't ask your mom. Like your mom watches soap operas.
She was a
What does she
General
watch?
Hospital.
I think she still watches that.
I think so too. I think my dad was too with her.
Tom Cruise watching Young and the Children with all the hospitals is
And the Restless
not something I
People.
saw coming. And the Restless People, truly. Okay, I have,
I'm out of Diet Coke, so I have a diet sweet tea
bitch, that is
in my nasty
literally
ass cup.
that is
You know
literally
what?
homophobic. I'm offended. So I actually have been scaling back on Diet Coke because, teeth and aspartame and shit. This tastes like drugs. It's so good.
I actually haven't had a Diet Coke in like, not to lie. Why am I just sometimes? Okay. Have you noticed this about me? I just like white lie for no reason.
Yes.
Like all of my friends, like Lexi's like, you literally will lie about the dumbest shit, like things you don't need to lie about. Like, why did I just say, oh, I haven't had a Diet Coke in 2 weeks? Like, I've had so many. I'll say something, Connor's like, did you just lie? And I'm like, yeah.
It's like, bitch, I have eyes. I can see you. It's
Tell me, yeah, hit me with an update. How are you?
my house is decorated for Christmas. Do
That's
you love it?
beautiful.
Hi, everybody, coming at you live from my living room. It takes me 2 days, and you're only looking at like half of it. My halls are decked. I told y'all it was happening. I am that bitch, and look how beautiful it is. Yeah, I'm obsessed. I take Christmas very seriously. Life update. Honestly, what's happening? It's a lot of little shit. Like, you know me, it's just like little bits and pieces here and there. Kind of been keeping it a little low key.
That's nice. Are you still not drinking?
Yeah, I'm still
Wow.
Stone Cold Steve Austin sober. Like, been to parties, been out, been all kinds of things. I've been to tailgates. Yeah,
Yeah.
sober
Just
Sally.
you don't miss it out. Does like any ounce of you go like, I like really want a glass of wine right now. I really want like a bourbon right now.
Yes, this actually happened this past weekend. I was jonesing for an espresso martini because the restaurant we went to has really, really good
Hmm.
ones. And then Sandra's partner Steven got this really cool maple smoked bourbon thing
Uh,
that came to the table with this whole
Yum.
moment. And I was like, I want so
Yeah.
badly. It's the holidays. Maybe for Christmas, I'll break my silence.
I would get it if you're like, I don't miss it. Like, I don't ever crave it. That I would get. But if you like have a moment where you're like, I would really just like a cocktail, like, why are
Yeah.
you denying it for
Yeah.
yourself? Why are you denying that pleasure?
I know. Okay, so here's the thing. So I started it because I was like, I'm really having a hard time losing weight. Losing weight in your 40s is really fucking hard, y'all. Like, Gina's taught me like about my macros and counting food. Y'all, she's serious. It does fucking work. Trust me. Just fucking listen to her. It does work. I still work out pretty regularly, but like it will not come off, and it drives me crazy. But that was initially why I did it. Then it turned into like, well, I wonder how long I can do this. And then I started thinking, when I drink, like I love to drink. I'm a drinker. I've always been a drinker. I'm like binge drinking was a hobby for me. And it wasn't like, oh, I'll just have one or two when I go out. It's like, no, 10
Yeah.
because I could hold my own. But now it's getting to the point where I'm like, okay, well, this has kind of taught me that I don't need to do that. I don't need to
Yeah.
drink when I go out. Like I'm quite capable of not doing that. And maybe I'll have one or two because I enjoy the flavors. I enjoy the taste.
Right.
Like I miss red wine. I have so many great red wines in my house and I haven't opened a single bottle. But it's like, okay, well, I'm capable of having like maybe one on the weekends.
Hmm.
But I don't need to have it all the time. So I'm trying to
Yeah.
like ask myself, could I change my behavior with my drinking and then alter my calorie intake for that day based on what,
Yes.
which I know you can, like
Yeah.
you've talked to you
Have
about
I
that
taught,
and
I
we
was gonna
do it
say,
all
have I
the time.
taught you how to plan around alcohol? Like how to track for alcohol?
I mean, we haven't like talked about it in detail, but
We
perhaps I
shall.
need to book a
But
session
also,
with you.
when I came in May, you had a couple cocktails. You never had more than two. I think you've proven to yourself your point. And at this point,
Yeah.
I feel like you're denying life's little pleasures for no
Yeah.
reason. Also, a couple cocktail, like one or two cocktails a week, CJ, is not going to make you gain weight. It's not.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Honestly, that's all I care about. I'm not doing it because I'm
Yeah.
like, I talked about the binge drinking, so I was like, oh, I have a problem. Like, I
No,
don't think I have a problem. It
it
doesn't
did kind of
interfere
sound
with
like
my
that, but
life. I
I
pay
can
my bills.
attest
I show up to work. I don't drink during the
you
day.
don't
I
have a
don't drink until
problem.
night times and
Yeah.
weekends. Like, just felt like
Yeah.
that was it.
Can I ask you, how much weight did you lose? Do you know how much weight you lost?
It's kind of hard to tell because I lift. And so
Yeah.
my weight actually didn't fluctuate. I actually gained a few pounds, but I noticed I was losing weight because jeans that I couldn't fit into, I fit just fine.
Right.
And
Right.
now it's getting to the point where my ass and my legs, like I can't fit in those same pants because my legs are so
You're
big that
built now.
I
Yeah.
actually can't get it over my thighs. And so I don't know the weight.
Like the fat loss percentage from it. Yeah. Well, professional opinion over here. I also like, I kind of, I didn't drink. I have just reduced my drinking a lot. The last 2 weeks though, we've been gone a lot. So I've drank more than usual. I even told Maddie, because we're going to our like little last dinner tonight. Well,
Oh my
I
God.
know.
So we have to update on that. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, would you hate me if I don't drink? Like, I just don't, I feel like shit. And she was like, no. And it's so easy for me now that I've like reduced it. It's so easy for me to go to dinner now and not have a drink. Cause I think that I totally get it. That social aspect of it is hard. It's the hardest part for my
Right.
clients. They're like,
Right.
I have a hard time going to dinner and not having a drink. And it really just takes proving to yourself that you can go and enjoy dinner. And then once you prove it to yourself, it's really easy to make the decision again.
Okay, so like I have so many questions. Your life has so many updates. My first question is, how did the Britney costume turn out?
Fucking good.
I mean, bitch, you
I'm
look snatched.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's probably one of the best I've ever looked in my life.
It was really good, y'all. If you don't
It
follow
was
her
good.
on the IG and the TikTok, I
From the
was,
makeup to
yeah.
the costume, shout out to Isabella. She's at L'Amour Les Allure is on Instagram. She's tagged in my photos. She's incredible. She did it quick. Literally after I was like getting nervous, I think she sent it the next day. I was like, oh, I'm so impatient. That
Yeah,
was good.
bitch, you looked good. Both Joey and I
Thank
were
you.
like, okay, you did your big one. It looked
Yeah.
incredible.
I think with the move too, like we're going to be spending Halloween probably with our nieces moving forward. And I kind of feel like it was my last sexy year. Isn't that
Well,
kind
now
of,
you're 30,
because I'm
so
30.
that's a thing. Yeah, happy
Yeah, I also
birthday.
turned 30. Thank you. I feel tired.
Girl, it's all downhill from there. But you'll find that 30s are the best time of your life. I loved my 30s because you can still live like you're in your 20s, but you can afford to do it
Hmm.
better.
Right.
Like the 30s were a fucking trip for me. I loved my 30s. I mean, my 40s are pretty good, but I find in my 40s that I'm like getting more low key. Like I'm not
Hmm.
that go out girl all the time. Like when I was in my early 30s, girl, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was dipping and doing. I was up to things. I mean, maybe it'll be different once you find friends in
Yeah.
Indianapolis. Which, by the way, update there. You're moving. You have a
Like in
date.
5 minutes. We're moving in like literally 5 minutes. We have the U-Haul from December 1st to December 4th. Like
You guys
we're,
are packing your own U-Haul?
you know how much it is to have movers? Bitch.
Hireahelper.com. That's what I did
You
when I
know
moved to
who's
and
our
from DC.
helper? Mike Love. He is coming down and he's driving back with us, and we're all just going to take turns driving. I got quoted because I was like, okay, I'm going to at least look and see just because I hate moving. They quoted me $13,000.
USD?
Yes, to
No.
pack up the house and to load. I
No.
think maybe that also included the drive. But you know, Connor, he will not pay somebody to do something he's capable of doing. He just won't. He just won't.
Tell Chris to come over. You got muscles.
I'm sure they've already, he's gonna be like, I already moved you out of one apartment into one house. That was, he's like, he's gonna be like, I helped you demo that fucking deck. Like, I'm done, guys. Like, bless.
Yeah, but Chris is a real friend. He's a good
I
friend.
know. I know. I'm sure him and Bree will come help, but like Mike's coming down. So, but I've already started packing. I'm getting ahead of it. Like, I'm going to do everything slowly so that I'm not doing it within a day. So Connor starts his new job on December 15th. So things are moving.
Crazy.
I
And
know.
where are you living?
Mike and Beth.
Mike and Beth. Hi, Beth.
Yeah, we're gonna be living for an indefinite amount of time.
It'll go fast because your house is on the market. The backyard looks
Thank you.
incredible.
It's a
Connor
weird market
really fucking did
though.
his big one.
Funky
It is a
market.
weird
It's also
market.
before the holidays. So Connor had a conversation. I got in trouble yesterday. I was being impatient and I'm like, how's it
Shocking.
installed? It's only been
It's
on the
been on the
market for
market for
five
5 minutes.
5 days.
Yeah, you have
And
to give it some
yeah.
time.
And he was like, I love you, but this is stressful for both of us. I know you're picking up your life and moving your life for us. But he was like, you texting me every day that you think we need to lower our price point and freaking out because the save to like view ratio on Zillow isn't high enough. You're stressing me out.
Yeah, you need to get off Zillow. You need to leave it alone. Let your
I
real
know.
estate
It's
agent worry
hard.
about it. You need to find something else to occupy your time.
It's
Just
hard. I
stop.
know.
I know it's
I
hard, but
know.
you need to leave it alone or you're going to make yourself spiral. You're going to stress stress yourself out. Your face is gonna break out, and you're gonna give yourself an ulcer. Stop.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
I'm on Connor's side with this.
I know. I know. I agree. I agree. I'm gonna be working. I think I might take on some consulting work for some restaurants. We literally move in, oh my God, 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks.
And I'm not gonna see you for the holidays, which is
I
kind
know
of
that
weird.
makes me sad. But you know what? I'm
Traveling's
thinking
expensive right now.
traveling is expensive right now. But anyway, let's dive in. We have so much to talk about, and I'm fucking pumped to talk about all of these things. First things first, I want to send the biggest, nastiest fuck you to Kim Davis.
Fuck you, Kim Davis.
Fuck
You
you so
got what you
much.
deserve. Leave us alone. If you haven't heard, you all, we mentioned this before, but Kim Davis, the Supreme Court was like, girl, get out of my house.
Hmm.
They were like, we're
Shut
not
it down.
even going to talk about this. They shut it down. For now, gay marriage is being left alone. There's still some little stuff happening here and there, but overall, the big thing is it was hella viral in my community. It was don't let the door hit you where the good Lord fucking bleed.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And I have to
Bye.
say, at least on my side of the social stratosphere, Hutch is licking the shit out of my leg. I have seen nothing but just like cheers for this and
Yeah,
just
good.
positive responses all the way around on every end of the spectrum. And I honestly, like, I waited. I wanted to see almost someone like have something to say in their stories that was like not in favor of it, because I was ready with my thumbs to be like,
She was ready to be an
you're
ally.
a fucking bigot.
Another win for our people. We need more of
Yes.
those.
Love
So everybody,
wins.
thanks for the support. Love wins. Hate
Love
did
wins.
not.
Hate did not.
You know who else is winning? Hillary Duff.
My girl
I'm here for it.
is back.
Here for it.
It's called Mature, and it is so good.
It's so good. First time I heard it, I was like, wait a minute. This is a bop. This is
It's
a
a
bop.
bop.
I immediately was like, add to playlist. It's
Yeah.
so good. I cannot wait for this album to come out. She looks incredible.
She
is
does.
grown up. She reminds me of the like Miley insurgents when Hillary Duff wasn't messy, but when Miley kind of flipped around and was like,
Yeah.
actually, I'm an adult now. I love when Disney stars go through this whole I'm an adult and I'm kind of here to do my thing.
Right.
I'm here for it. I mean, I've always
No,
been a
it's so
Hillary Duff
good.
stan.
Same. Since I was a kid, you know me, I was obsessed with Lizzie McGuire. But here's the thing, I never went anywhere. I have followed her since day uno. Her show on, I think it was Freeform is what it was on. Younger. It's called Younger.
Wait a second. That
Yes.
show actually came out a really long time
A long time ago, while I was living in New York. Actually, maybe even before.
It's a really good show, actually. And I
Yeah.
guess Freeform syndicated it?
I think so.
Licensed
I
it?
think so. And
Yeah,
it was
okay.
so good. It actually went on for forever. So I watched her through that. But here's the thing, fun fact. So I was a part of Hillary Duff's original fan club, hillaryduff.com. And
Oh
I
my God.
made mom pay for a membership. And I got all of this stuff. And I, in my heart and soul, believe that the letter that I got from the Hillary Duff fan club was from Hillary. I was such a big fan of this woman.
Dear Gina.
Thanks for being part of my fan club. Like, I know I went up to mom and was like, Hillary Duff wrote me. Like, I went to her
So
concert.
adorable.
I'm coming clean. I've been a
Yeah,
part
we
of all
haven't
of
had some
it.
good tracks from her in a while. I'm here for the resurgence. I want
Me
this
too.
album. I'm
She's
ready
going
for
to
it.
LA. She has like a little mini concert in LA. Did you see? She's doing like a mini tour.
I haven't, but I'm totally here for it. I'll
Yeah,
tell Joey to get his tickets.
I wish it was later in the year and it wasn't like lining up with our booth so much, because I would come out there to go, because I want to go so bad. But she's only doing like 5 cities. She's doing like Toronto, somewhere in the UK, LA, and a couple others, but it's small. Between like Christmas and beginning of January, it's like quick. If you guys haven't listened to the song, it's so fucking good. I've
It's
listened to it
so
on
good.
repeat. Like it's a repeat song. I know every word
Yeah.
to the song already.
Yeah.
Worth a listen.
Something else that's coming out next week. Cannot wait. Fucking finally, Wicked for good. So
This
excited.
is the best part of the musical, guys. You thought, if you didn't see the actual musical, if you've never seen it on Broadway or like on the road, the second act is so much
good.
better, in my opinion.
Joey got us early tickets. We're going on Monday, so by the time this drops, I will have already seen it. I am so beyond excited. I told Joey, you better be prepared because I'm going to sob.
Well, all the music makes me cry every time.
Yeah. Well, and I have an emotional connection with it. So, because my mentor, I'm really intrigued to see what they're going to do, because again, they're stretching it to another like 2 some hours, and the show is not that long. There's
Right.
2 new original songs that are going to be in the movie that were written by the original creator. of the music. So I'm
Oh, I didn't know it
super
was the
excited.
original.
Yeah.
That makes
I'm
sense
really
though.
excited.
It's gonna be so good. I told Connor, I was like, "Do you want to go?" Because he went with me last time and he fucking hated it. You've heard him talk about Wicked. He hates it. There is nothing about my husband that I don't like. Not one thing, except for this. The fact that and honestly, at this point, I don't even want him to go with me because I don't enjoy it enough. Like I'll go by myself before I go with Connor because it's just
Yeah,
not his vibe. I'm like asking all of my friends. I'm like, who wants to go see it with me?
I'm so excited.
I can't
Yeah,
wait.
we're going on Monday before it's
I'm
released. I can't
jealous.
wait.
Don't tell
Yeah,
me
I'm so
anything. I
excited.
mean, I know it happens, but like, don't tell me
I
the
won't. Well, there's a
secrets.
lot that you're not going to know. Like, I want to know who Dorothy is. They have not released who Dorothy is. They've been keeping it a secret. I'm very excited.
Oh, who
Yeah.
the actress is that's playing it. Gotcha.
There's some speculation, but like, I want to know. Like, obviously, you know who Tin Man is.
I've been watching all of the Disney Plus has a lot of the like little behind the scenes things and like the
Yeah.
concert and all that stuff, and it's been like fun to watch.
Yeah, they just did that show, that
Yeah,
concert that was on NBC. It was, I didn't watch all of
dude,
it, but oh my gosh, it was so good. Cynthia Erivo was literally flying around the theater. I was dead.
their vocals are just bananas. They couldn't have
Yeah,
picked a better duo for this movie. And like I understand that
honestly.
they knew the gravity of this and like how much people cared about Wicked and like they needed to
And how
nail
much they
it.
were going to defy it.
Yeah. Oh, cute. I don't think they could have picked two better people because I mean they sing their own fucking vocals in like most movies you pre-record the vocals. No, they
Yeah,
do it there
they did it live. Yeah.
live. Like that it's and I guess people that don't really understand production don't understand how impressive that is.
It's exhausting. Like, can
Yeah.
you imagine, like, already just
Take
doing
after
a
take.
concert? It's take after take all
Yeah.
day, day after day. And it was all shot at once. It wasn't shot at like two different times. They
Oh.
shot the whole movie at one time and just released the second half later, which is, it's really smart.
Oh. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. So have Cynthia and Ariana just been chilling this last year? Like I've seen they've done
No,
some
they've been busy.
promotion.
They've been up to things like, rumor has it, I think Ariana's been recording another album. Cynthia's been
Oh.
doing a lot of other stuff. They've been on all kinds of tours, getting hired, booked and busy, and now they're on a press tour for it.
Okay. I don't know. I guess I'm not in that space. I'd be chilling.
Jonathan Bailey is People's Sexiest Man Alive this year and is the first LGBTQ person ever selected for it.
That's shocking to me because
Yeah,
I find that most
he is
gay male
very good
actors
looking.
are much more good looking than the straight ones.
Yeah, he is quite handsome.
Very, yes,
He was
very
doing this
handsome.
interview with Jeff Goldblum, and he was like giving Jeff Goldblum his flowers. He's like, "Yeah, I got a lot to live up to," because Jeff Goldblum has been voted sexiest man alive by people before. So it was
Okay.
just like it was a really cute interview. You'll have to see it. And Ariana Grande did this one thing with Bowen Yang, who I'm
I
obsessed. They did
saw the
one of their lie
TikTok clip.
detector interviews. It is so funny. You have to watch the whole interview. They switch places and
Okay.
go back and forth. It's hilarious. It is so funny. You really get to see Ariana's personality in this.
By the way, I'm not the only one that thinks we didn't end up on the moon. Did you see her face when she answered that question?
She said she didn't care. She's worried about Earth.
Realize that, but you could see it in her face that she does not. She,
I'm not revisiting this.
I'm just saying, I'm
No.
just saying, I'm not the only one who thinks that. I'm not the only one who
Well,
thinks
the
that.
lie detector said that was inconclusive. So
Well, that's because it wasn't like a straight answer.
inconclusive. Anyway, Wicked comes out next week. Everyone get excited. By the time this comes out, it will be the same week. So go see it. Speaking of Wicked, are you still watching Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah,
Like
I'm
their
all caught up.
Wicked night was
Wicked Night was
goofy.
amazing.
Wicked Night was so good. Wicked Night was good. The episode where they brought all their people from the past was good. The episode, the Disney night was so
Mhm.
amazing. Loved the Disney night. This week's was really good with their 20th birthday party.
They're cashing it in. I'm curious, and I don't, maybe this is a good question for Joey. And like, I feel like anyone that listens that, because the Dancing with the Stars fans are like diehard fans. Like, they know everything about
Die.
everything. They like live for that shit. Have they ever done this much stuff, like this many crossovers and things like that?
I don't know. I mean, they have budget. Like this week, you got to see what it was like in the first few seasons. Like they give some flashbacks, and it's come a long way. But I
Hmm.
mean, that show has budget because
It must.
it gets a lot of views, and the advertising dollars for it are crazy. One of Disney's ABC's most successful shows in years.
I guess I didn't realize like how many years it's been going, but I've been super caught up. It's so funny. I was texting a friend of mine as I was finishing the 20th anniversary episode, and I was like, you know what? I don't understand why I haven't understood why people keep voting Andy. I feel like this poor man just wants to go home, maybe.
People's princess.
And then she texted me back as I was watching it, and she goes, me, I've been voting for him. And then he gets voted off. Like as I'm finishing watching it.
I mean, it was time, Andy. We're
I think he
in
was
the
ready.
quarterfinals. I think he was too. But he's improved so much.
I know.
He's been fun to watch.
know.
He's lost a ton of weight. He's
I know,
gotten
he looks
so
great.
much better. I was really proud of him. I was like,
know.
Andy, you're doing your big one.
I'm gonna miss his knee braces.
You go, Glen Coco. You did your big one, but it was time.
It was time. I think he felt also that it was time. I feel like
Yeah.
each week that they stayed, they were like equally as shocked.
Shocked. They were shocked. You could see it in their face when they said they were staying. They were like, what? Yeah. But I also feel like the eliminations the past few weeks have felt right.
I
Like
agree.
those people it was your time.
Yeah.
You aren't holding
Elaine's
a candle to
next.
some of the other people. You know who I'm pissed about? Because, okay, let's talk about the scoring.
I know what you're gonna say.
Much as I love him,
Why is he number one right now?
Dylan Efron. I'm talking about Dylan Efron.
I know.
Why are you still here? You did not, in my opinion, you were not tens across the board dancing.
I totally agree.
This week.
His partner is the reason their dances look so good.
100%.
She's amazing.
Flying through the air like a trapeze. I was just the spinning. Goot.
And I think
that's why you're getting the
they
scores.
look so. I completely agree, and I think they look so sexy together. Like they make a very sexy, sensual couple. But like, I'm sorry, all he does is toss her in the air. She's the one doing all the work. Bitch is in the air.
His frame is not good. His feet work is not good. I don't get the tens across the board. You cannot tell me his dancing is the same as Whitney's because that woman, I could not believe her dancing this week. Her and her partner with all those kicks and their footwork of intertwining the way they did. My mouth was on the floor this week. That was her best dance she's ever done. I was shocked, gooped, gagged, and beguiled. I could not believe it.
I agree. Whitney is number one for me. I wasn't disappointed. Alex seemed off this week. Am I the only one that thinks that?
We're Jordan stans in this house. Big Jordan stans.
I haven't been as impressed the last 2 weeks with Jordan.
I do think that her dancing wasn't as strong as it could be. I want it to be better, but I'm glad that she's in the semifinals.
Yeah.
She's definitely not doing worse than Dylan Efron. She's dancing.
100%. I think the next one that needs to go is Elaine, but are they going to eliminate two next week?
Maybe. I do think Elaine should be next. Like, you're doing really great. I'm really proud of you. I think your stuff is beautiful, but you're not Whitney.
Right.
I think it'll be definitely Whitney and Robert Irwin. 100%. They're going to be there. I think Alex Earl will definitely be part of it. I think she's there. They're going to put Dylan there. They love him. I think he's getting the votes.
I just don't think he deserved it.
It'll be Jordan.
Well, so wait, do two go next week though? Two?
I don't know. Joey says in the past that they, like early in the seasons, they did 4, but they have done seasons where there were 5. So I don't know.
I think their ratings are so good, they might try to stretch it.
Yeah. Well, there's only 2 more episodes.
Oh, they only get blocked so many.
There's only 2 more episodes.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll see. The thing is, the difference with the popularity vote, like Alex is going to get the popularity vote over Jordan. She just is. She's like internet's angel. Like that's just
and well, and the people that watch it are a certain demographic. So I think I'm gonna agree with that, but I don't think either one of them are gonna take it. The mirror ball.
No, I think it'll be Whitney.
It'll be Whitney.
I think Robert has a chance.
It'll be between Whitney and same. I think it'll depend on the couple final dances and how those are perceived. But I think those are the 2 that are the contenders for the mirror ball.
Yeah. 100%. Robert always crying. I love it. He's always crying.
Joey thinks it's performative. He's like, I don't think he's as good as a person as he portrays.
His dad said Joey is such a hater.
He's not always a hater, you all. Like, Joey's got good qualities, but like,
He's got amazing qualities, but bitch is a hater.
His housewife tagline is, I may be mean, but I mean well.
Oh, that's great.
Right, isn't that a good one?
That's a really good one.
That's a really good one, yeah. Better than
That's not.
Salt Lakes.
I'm always thinking maybe I lie, but I don't lie on my back.
Oh my God. Would that be your Housewives tagline?
Yeah. We have to break down Salt Lake. There's been so much madness.
These
Okay.
women are unhinged.
And I've been curious because I know that, like, and I think Joey said he's loved Lisa too. How do you feel about Lisa now, honestly?
I used to love Lisa. She used to be one of my favorite. I think she is fucking delusional and she's getting on my nerves. I think she's turned into this woman that just lies for the sake of lying. I think her life is in actual turmoil. I think these court cases that she's involved in, that she's denying that she's done any
Hmm.
wrongdoing, I think she has done wrongdoing. I think Lisa is shady. I think the fame has gotten to her. Like
I
her
totally
constantly
agree.
peddling her tequila, like when she was on the first episode with the crossover with
Yeah.
Below Deck, and she was like, "This is the last time I'm gonna drink this tequila. I brought some of my own." Like, bitch, shut
Yeah.
up.
Shut up. Also, you can't get it anywhere. Bree told me that. She was like, I literally tried to order it. Like, you can't get it. It's not at like any liquor store. It's like very hard to get unless you get it online. Like, it's not even in, it's not even in any, like, I haven't seen it in any restaurants.
I've heard it's not good. Word on the street.
And okay, let's break down this crossover episode. First of all, Below Deck is one of my top favorite shows. So I'm very
It's a brilliant
excited.
crossover. It's a brilliant crossover because this season hasn't come out yet of Below Deck, and so you're gonna have to watch it.
I cannot wait to see the Below Deck episode of it, but what?
Where they're talking shit about these girls, like I can't wait to hear what
Yes.
they're saying.
Yes, but the most, honestly, the most entertaining part of it to me, first of all, these women look insane after being wet. Like
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
their makeup's melting off. The only one that I thought looked great was Angie, and she was vomiting the whole
Who
time.
was vomiting and seasick the entire like 3-4 episodes of this?
That poor woman was green,
Bless her heart.
and she still
Was
looked better than
when
everybody.
she's on that paddleboard in
Just
the early part of it, she started getting sick and she's
she's
death gripping that man's legs and puking
and
over the
just
side.
puking.
Oh my God, you poor thing. But I was dying.
Oh, and but you know what? And Brie and I were talking about this when she did my hair when we were watching it last week. She was like, you know what? Good for Angie. She's still trying. Like she's still trying to like be a good sport and like be in the mix. Like if I was sick like that, I'd be like, get me on land. I'm not
And
staying
I
on this
thought was the
boat.
only one besides Mary that actually had a good head about her,
I
that
totally agree.
wasn't fucking psychotic. All these other girls besides Mary were you all behave like
Like
children
children.
and need to be medicated without mixing it with alcohol, which I
It's
want to talk about.
embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Embarrassing. It's not even about like it's good TV because your life is a mess and it's
Right.
not mine, but you all look foolish. Foolish.
Brittany's thirst, that first episode, Brittany's thirst for the captain, for like literally any male attention.
Like the smell of desperation
Like,
was
babe,
not it. Like
I,
messy.
I know. Bullying is never okay. Bullying is never okay. I guess I can get it.
See, okay, so let's talk about that. I
Okay.
want to talk about, okay, so first it starts with the bringing up the TikTok, right? So she
Mhm.
happens to see this TikTok, she happens to show Whitney, and then she addresses it with Meredith at this dinner. But to me, it wasn't her going saying, hey, I hear Seth is stepping out on you. Like, to me,
Mhm.
it was like, hey, I'm letting you know I hear this thing because that's what these girls do.
Yeah.
And she was bringing it to Meredith's attention that she saw it. And Meredith came unglued in the most
Unhinged.
weird way
Unwrap. Because it's true. That's why she
because it's
came.
true and you
It's
know
true.
it and you hated someone else
It's
talking
true.
about it.
And the fact that it was Brittany, like she fucking cannot
Right.
stand Brittany. And the fact that Brittany
Right.
was like, hey, I heard this. And also, like, I'm sorry, Mayor. Everyone knows Seth sleeps with other people. Like, this is not new. This is not new information. But actually, I've heard that he sleeps with many people of all across all genders. And he was on that Next Gen NYC show because their son is on that
Yeah.
show, talking to the oldest cast member, being like, so what do you think about like poly lifestyle? I think I want to try it. I think I want to try gender fluidity and all these things. Like, Seth, I'm just not surprised. And I
What
think
straight man wants to talk about?
exactly.
Well, I
Exactly.
don't think Meredith is innocent either, because I mean, think about when Lisa had the blow up with her a few like seasons ago, when she was like, "And Meredith sleeps with half of New York City." Like,
Right.
yes, I'm not surprised by any of that.
No, I think
The
that her
truth
and
comes out
Seth
in anger.
have like kind of like an agreement style marriage, kind of like what Whitney and Bronwyn were talking about at the end of the episode.
Okay,
There's so
that
much to
was a
unpack.
little bizarre to
That
me.
was an
Like,
odd thing
you
to put on TV.
all a weird thing to put on TV.
Yeah.
I think essentially Whitney was admitting that there was enough.
Yeah, I think so too. I think she's also admitting that her and I think Whitney has an agreement with Justin. I don't think Justin has an agreement with Whitney. Like, I don't
I
think
believe
Justin
that.
steps out on Whitney. I don't. I think Whitney had a weird childhood, had a weird early 20s because she kept mentioning like, "Oh, our husbands are older than us. Like this is natural. Like we're supposed to feel this way. We're supposed to have like certain
Right.
desires like this." I think Whitney missed out on a lot of her younger years and it's like coming
Yeah.
through now. But that was an odd conversation to have.
Yeah.
Todd's gonna lose his mind.
Well, I think Bronwyn was bringing all this up because she wants Todd to lose his mind.
Oh,
She, I think, is, in my opinion, I think she's doing all of this because she wants Todd to divorce her. She wants to get out of this marriage. And I think
yeah,
that she's doing what she can to get the sympathy vote and get out of it. Like, the next episode is going to be her and Todd talking about what happened, and it's
yeah.
not going to be good.
Oof. But do you think Todd is like the kind of man that has enough money to like make, because I guess, well, they notoriously don't have a prenup, right? I think
I
that was
don't
like
know about
one of
that,
her
but I
things.
mean, Bronwyn's going to get something out of
Yeah. I mean, if not, I think she'll be fine regardless because
it.
I
Yeah.
think she's got her seat locked on this show. I think she's a great addition. But,
Yeah.
um, okay, let's go back to Meredith because what do you think
Yeah,
happened on
I
that
want to go back
plane?
to Meredith.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, Meredith and Brittany, I mean, she was just at Brittany's throat. And I thought
Yeah.
that before the plane, I think she was going too hard. And then you took her unicorn that had Jared's message. Like the unicorn thing was stupid. Like, girl, what is your problem? And you picked up her unicorn and you threw it overboard. That is petty,
Yeah.
child,
They like took it way too
immature.
far.
That was too far. First of all, you're littering in the ocean in a very big, beautiful place that has a lot of rules about that. And I'm glad that the below deck people pulled it out, and I can't wait to see them talk about that on their show.
Yeah.
But too far. You took that fucking shit too
Yeah.
far. That's not funny. That's not a joke. You took somebody's personal stuff and you threw it over the boat.
Yeah.
Fuck you,
It
first
got
of all.
to be too much. Like earlier when I was like, because Brittany's just, she's kind of just an easy target. She really is. And she makes herself a bit of an easy target. But what her and Lisa and like, it was too much. That
But
there's,
at what point do you just let it go? Like
right.
you kept going on and on and on and on. And then you took it into the airport and then you took it on a plane. The
Yeah.
fact that you took it on a plane was too much. You're in a very like secure space that you need to be cautious. And I 100% think Meredith lost her shit. And I 100% think Lisa egged it on.
Yeah.
Like, you all are trying to make this something it's not. Do I think Meredith really remembers all of it? No,
No.
because I think Meredith is doing
Medicated.
different pills and is medicated and probably medicine that you should not be mixing with alcohol. And it got her cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and all this emotion came out and she kept popping off for 4 hours. I 100% believe that. Why would Mary lie about it? Why would Heather lie about
Well,
it? Why would
and
Whitney lie about it? I want to hear from Angie. We didn't hear from Angie's perspective on this.
I think Angie was recovering. I think Andy was recovering, but Mary, I fucking love Mary. Mary has like really grown on me. I used to hate her, and now like I just when she sat across from Meredith, and Meredith is the queen of not admitting to anything. She's really good at like skating around things with her words to
Yeah.
not
She's a
like
deflector. She's really good
yes,
at it.
yes, and she's very good at it. And Mary's just like, she's like, I don't know what you think happened. And Mary's like, I don't think anything. I was there.
I have eyes.
Like,
Like it was the Cardi
hello?
B eye meme. Like, girl, I saw it. What do you mean? You're telling me what
Yes.
I didn't see? Like, bitch, I saw it. And why would Mary lie? And you could see
Right.
it on her face. Mary was like, girl, are you
Like,
okay?
literally, and Mary's like, I'm concerned that you don't remember what happened. It,
Bitch, I'm concerned that you don't remember.
yeah, like uh, I definitely
I want
believe
video
every little
footage.
thing. I want video footage too. How
How did
is there
no
no
one on that
video
plane get
footage?
video footage?
That's what
How?
Bronwyn said though. Bronwyn was like, why is there
Joey
no
said this, and I
proof?
kind of agree, is that I think there's something about the video footage that Bravo can't
Oh, you
show.
think it's like,
You mean to tell me there was nobody from production on that plane? Nobody. You have all
Yeah.
those girls in one plane coming back vacation and not
Well,
one person from
Heather said
production
the
was on the plane?
whole,
No.
all of first class was Bravo people in production.
Yeah.
So there's no way they didn't film on that. They always film on the planes, or at least little bits, or
Right.
have the girls. I think you're
It,
right.
it if you look at the seat map, it was in front of Meredith and Lisa was Brittany and a blank seat. Somebody from production was sitting next to Brittany. Somebody has information, and I agree with Joey. I think there's something that happened that they can't release it because it could get really messy. It could be turned into a lawsuit.
110%. 110%. And I think Brittany is just like so batshit, but like for her lunch with Heather, just like you can see that she is so mentally exhausted
She's
and she's
distraught.
so
Yeah,
traumatized and distraught. Meredith and Lisa are the type of women that will go to great lengths to destroy somebody,
I
especially if
agree.
that somebody has information that does not bode well for them.
Yeah. Especially Lisa. She's admitted it before and she's always denied. I think Lisa is delusional. And I think that she loves to lie to try to paint herself in a good light. But you act like a child on the show. You say one
Yeah.
thing, but I'm watching you with my own eyes act like a
Yeah.
fool and go against what you're saying. Do I think Brittany is an embellisher a little bit? Sure. Maybe she's
Hmm.
exaggerating a little bit, but I, for the most part, believe 100%.
I do too.
Why would Heather set up a lunch with her and be like, I want to check on you. I saw what I saw,
Yeah.
and I'm concerned for your well
And
being
Heather does
because
not
it
like
was
Brittany.
nuts.
So,
And Heather doesn't like Brittany. And then when
yeah.
Heather had that lunch with Lisa, first of all, fuck you for being an hour late. That's fucking rude. And you didn't even say apology, or at least when they didn't show it, or be like, I'm sorry I'm late, or
Yeah.
whatever. Like, you didn't seem any empathetic about it at all. And then, the way that you came at Heather, you're guilty. You have a guilty conscience. People that go
Hmm.
crazy when they're being accused of something like that, I think is always there's truth in it.
Doth protest too
Heather
much.
said the same thing everyone else said, like, girl, I saw it. What do you mean? Like, you were coming at me. Well, you were
Yeah.
sleeping the whole time. Not the whole time, bitch. You woke me up. Like,
Yeah.
hello?
No,
No.
100%. I think you're right. I think there's some messiness that Bravo can't divulge.
Just took it way too far, and now you're trying to pretend like nothing happened. Meredith's like, it was like 15 minutes, and it was no big deal. Bitch, no. I do not believe that for a second. Maybe you remember only 15 minutes.
Everyone is saying that it was, even Lisa was like, no, it was way more than that, the whole flight. Oh, it's such good TV. Let's get to Inyo's best part. In your face.
Okay, so I have one for you first.
Okay.
This one came in like right as we were going on break, and I was like, oh, but we're getting into it, love. So I'm happy that we're doing this for you. Okay. Have either of you been in a situation where you hated your best friend's boyfriend? What can you do about it without coming off as bad, unsupportive friend? What if they're talking about getting engaged and moving in together? I'm like the both of you, usually not afraid to voice my opinion, but when it comes to this friend's relationships, there's such a delicate line you can't cross. You usually can't say, hey, your boyfriend sucks, but it's so hard not to say anything, and it's just like, let them figure it out on their own. What if they get divorced down the line and say, why didn't you tell me? Go.
Ooh, that's a tough one. From my experience, there has been times where I have absolutely despised my friends' boyfriends, to a point where, I mean, it inhibited us hanging out because I didn't want to be around him because he sucked. I think it is important to make it known if you need to take a step back and you don't like being around him, your energy and your space is your energy. And if you don't want someone in your
Period.
space that acts a certain way, that treats your friend a certain way, you don't have to. And I hate this narrative of, well, if you take a step back while your friend's in a shitty relationship, you're a bad friend. I'm sorry. No, no, you're not. No, you are
Agree.
not. Because I don't believe in enabling poor behavior. And typically, we don't like our friends' boyfriends because they keep letting our friend down. And at some point, when you keep picking someone off the floor over and over again and they don't seem to learn, you have to take a step back, and that is
Yeah.
totally okay. However, you can't just ghost. Like that I don't believe in, just like being like, "Oh, I'm done with you." You need to communicate and say, "Hey, I love you. I know that you're with this person. I hope that this works out great for you. I have to take a step back because I don't want to be around him. I can't watch you get hurt anymore. I will be here for you if you need anything. Like if shit hits the fan. Like I've always like when I've experienced this and I've had to take a step back when that friend, because listen, they're gonna break up. If he sucks that bad, they're eventually going to break up. I was there and we're still close. But during that time when she was with him, I was like, I I can't. I have to take a step back. I can't enable this anymore. And that's okay.
I'm on the same page. You have to protect your peace. At the end of the day,
Hmm.
it's still your life. If this is a really good friend of yours, that's great. I think, if you're not afraid to say anything, have one conversation with her, one, and make it about, I witnessed something specific and just want to make sure that you're okay. How are you? Like, I'm checking in on you. And if she's ever expressed like feeling a certain ways, focus there. But I don't think you should go in and be like, I hate your boyfriend. If you approach it that way, just be delicate about it because it may cost you your friendship. But
Hmm.
I agree with you. I think and I've been in the same situation, like it will impact me hanging out with you. You want to choose your relationship, you should choose your relationship. That's your choice. But it's also my choice to distance the relationship because it is difficult for me to be around you. And I've been in that same situation. I have one friend that I haven't seen in forever because she got married to this guy and he is the worst. And sorry,
Yeah.
I can't. I have to protect my peace.
Yeah.
And then to answer your question is, what did they get married on the line and get divorced and then come back and she
And they
asked,
do.
why didn't you say something? I had a conversation with you, dear. Like it is what it is now. I wouldn't be like I told you so and just be the supportive friend that
Yep.
that she wants to be if you want to be that person. But just, don't rub it in her face, but deep in your heart, you'll know that bitch I told you so.
Yeah. 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 And like she's gonna do what she's gonna do. You can't.
She's gonna do what she's gonna do.
Yeah.
It's her life at the end of the
Hmm.
day, and you gotta let her do what she's gonna do. And people just evolve.
Yeah.
That's just how
That
relationships
sucks.
go.
Ugh, girls, pick better
I
men.
know because you
Like,
want like the
please.
best for your friends, and it's like, girl.
Listen, I can proudly say anytime I've hated my friends' exes, like when they finally do break up, I always get the, oh my God, Gina, you were so right. I'm like,
Again,
typically,
Cardi B, I mean, like,
yeah.
I have
Right.
eyes. Look at her.
Right. 100%. Well,
Ugh.
best of luck to you, bestie.
BOL, yeah.
B BOL. Okay,
If they break up,
for
let us know
you.
though.
Yeah, wait, yes, let us know. Okay. I saw you all were doing a bonus episode and I'm so excited. I've missed
Hi.
you. Oh, same. I
Yeah.
didn't want to miss this chance to get your opinion. I've recently been laid off from my job and I don't know what to do. They told me it was because of budget cuts, but I can't help but to feel ick about it. I feel shame and so much emotion. I, of course, told my husband, but no one else. Luckily, he still has a job, but we're down to one income and I'm worried we won't be able to pay our bills. I'm glad we don't have kids or things would be so much worse. I just feel lost. What do I do?
First I want to say I hate that for you. I'm really sorry. Losing a job is never easy, and
Hmm.
I can relate. I'll tell you a story. I have actually been recently laid off from my job as well. I was laid off at the very end of June from a really great job. And I haven't come out or said anything about it because I want to relate to you. I did feel embarrassment. I did feel ick about it. It's like, well, what did I do? Like, I tried my hardest. I did everything I could. I gave this job my all. Um, but over time, I had to realize that this is no longer a me problem. This was a them problem, right? And I have to move forward. I have to figure out what I'm going to do. I'm very glad that you have a dual income. I don't. I'm a single person household and freaking out about what I'm going to do. And the economy, it's just, I don't care what anyone on the TV says or on the internet says, it's just not good right now. You are not the only one going through this. I've talked to my therapist, even my barber, and both of them have been saying that they're getting so many customers coming in. There are some big companies being very public about their layoffs. Amazon, 30,000 jobs. My own company, almost 9,000 jobs. Like there are thousands and thousands and thousands of jobs that are being removed across some big company names. And I have been doing the job search and it is bleak. It is hard. I used to coach people on this. I am getting my resume customized for these jobs, hours on these resumes, and I'm putting it in the hands of hiring managers. Like I am getting referrals. I am getting in front of the recruiters. I had somebody at Netflix tell me that one of 13 resumes out of 350 for a job. She took a picture of it for me. Never heard anything from anyone. So I'm saying all this because it is hard. It is gonna be difficult. People are telling me it's gonna be a while, but it's not a 0% chance. What this has given me an opportunity to do is really focus on how can I find something positive out of this. Um, I am a growth marketer by trade. I have helped a lot of small businesses, and I am helping small businesses figuring out when they're ready for growth. How do I get more customers? How do I generate more leads? What kind of marketing do I need to do? What kind of infrastructure technology? I am helping people do that. And what kind of got me that opportunity to start building my own brand, Spotlight Marketing Solutions, welcome.
But
Um, I'm doing both. I'm still applying for jobs every day. I'm reaching out to my networks. I am becoming more public about telling people what happened. I'm very fortunate that I got my MBA from a really good networking school. Shout out to USC. I went to a tailgate specifically around my program and told a lot of people. I told professors. I told people that are heads of the program. I told people that are really involved. I'm now starting to be very public because I've said this before, you can't be afraid to ask for help. Asking for help is super important because 99.9% of the time, everyone is helping me. Oh, okay, well, I have a little bit of budget. Can you help me with this? I'm helping a nonprofit stand up a CRM. I'm helping another nonprofit build out some project management stuff for their campaign management in Monday.com. I have a couple other meetings that people are like, hey, I have some stuff that I can get your
Mhm.
help on. Little things are coming my way because I'm asking for help. I just this week, someone that used to work for a career center, I reached out to him, is like, hey, I want to apply for this job at this one company. Do you happen to know anybody? I sure do. He literally sent emails and copied me on it to these people saying, hey, I want to introduce you to someone. Now, you just have to keep doing that. You
Yeah,
just have to keep asking for
I think
help.
that's great
And
advice.
I don't think you should feel shame. I understand why you feel that way. Try to work through that. Apply for your benefits.
I was just gonna say you should go through like the specific benefits because I think most people don't know like how much is out there to help them.
There is. Start with your state. Unemployment is a real thing. Just because you are married and have another income, you still qualify for unemployment. Make sure you're going through that. If there are other benefits that you're willing to apply for, and I know they're going through something, but SNAP. There's different healthcare benefits. There's state-run insurance. Like I did that. I am on Medi-Cal because what if something emergency happened? I
Hmm.
don't pay for that insurance, but if I were to happen to go to Cedars-Sinai Hospital, it's covered. They covered the prescriptions that I need. Like there are life stuff that you still have to have, but there are resources out there for you.
Hmm.
Apply for them.
Absolutely. I think that's all really good advice. And I think something CJ and I both have been laid off from jobs, and something our Nima has always told us when these things happen, and my mom says it too, is give yourself a few days to lick your wounds. It's okay to be sad for a few days, and it's okay
Yeah.
to kind of just be in your feels. Like you deserve to feel that way.
And give yourself that
Um,
grace.
give yourself that grace. And then they always said after that,
Figure it out.
figure it out, get yourself out there. And I think CJ, I remember when you did start opening up about it and you started talking to people about it, you got a lot more opportunities. While I know that you feel embarrassed, it's okay, this happens and it has nothing to do with you. Get
Yeah.
on LinkedIn, and you don't have to say, hey, LinkedIn friends, I got laid off. You don't have to say that. Just, hey guys, I'm looking for some new opportunities. Here's, things that I'm interested in. LinkedIn is such an awesome tool. LinkedIn is amazing. Update your resume, have ChatGPT help you update your resume. It's
Don't
super
use
helpful.
ChatGPT to write your
Have
resume.
it
Help
help
them
you.
find you gaps and
Yes.
make sure. And if you haven't gone your LinkedIn and think of every professional that you can think of, if you haven't added them, add them first. Because when you
Mhm.
find these jobs, you want to use your first and second connections. And do not be
Yep.
afraid to reach out to those connections. Be like, hey,
Yeah.
don't go, hey, can you refer to me this job? Ask them about the culture.
Yeah.
Ask them about their opinions on the company. How do you like it? Try to get them to offer first.
Totally.
Set up informational interviews. Like,
Yeah.
do your
A
research.
100%. Get coffee with people and don't be afraid to say, hey, like, I'd love to chat with you. I'd love to buy you a cup of coffee if they're
I'm
remote.
doing
Like,
that today. I'm getting
yeah,
lunch with
like
someone.
do it. Who cares? Also, highly recommend. I know you don't have a job right now, but if your husband's cool with it, I would highly recommend LinkedIn Premium. It allows you to
Yeah.
get like get a lot deeper in who the hiring manager is, and if you're resourceful, you can email them directly. So I would say if there's anything that you do invest in during this time, it would be Premium LinkedIn.
Agree. I have it.
Yeah.
And don't get discouraged if you don't hear back. That's becoming common. Keep moving
Mhm.
forward.
Yeah. Good luck. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, definitely good luck. It sucks, but you are capable. It's not a 0% chance. It's not.
No, no, totally.
Hi, guys. I missed you. Everyone misses us. We miss y'all too. Can't wait till the bonus episode next week. Hopefully, this makes it in case SOS. My TTC journey has been really difficult. That's trying to conceive.
Yes.
Has been really difficult. I've been really open with close friends about it. We're about to start IVF, and one of my closest friends is extremely religious and has outwardly expressed, legit in her own words, that she thinks IVF is a version of playing God, and that my husband and I should keep trying because it's in God's hands. She knows how badly I want a baby and that I go through any lengths to ensure we have a family. I'm so hurt by this comment, and I want to sever the friendship. I feel in my soul that if we did conceive through IVF, she'd have an eyebrow raised my entire pregnancy. Is this a dramatic take? She's my friend of 20 years, and I don't take that lightly, and I don't think I can get over her judgment of our TTC journey and how I'm going about ensuring we have it.
I don't care how long you've been friends with this person, sever the friendship. That's not true. That I would be done. I would be done. I'm sorry. I don't know any Christians in my inner circle that feel that way about IVF. And even if they did, like, as I don't have words for this. The moment that was said to me, especially after struggling to conceive and being open about it, especially like you clearly want to be a mom so bad. So I know this has to be incredibly emotionally draining and difficult for you, both you and your
Yeah.
husband. Also, like, I'm curious how your husband feels. Is your husband not like, get this person out of our lives? Like,
Yeah.
Connor would be like, bye. You sever it. Sever it. Because I think you're right. I think the whole time she would have just this weird pious morality over your pregnancy. And is that someone you want in your child's life? Probably
Yeah.
not.
I'm on that same page. She's judging you. She put her judgment and put her religion over your friendship. This is why I have a problem with religion. I have been through this. People that want to be your friend and everything that want to be your friend and want to be in your lives, and all of a sudden something in your life happens and they want to be holier than thou, and they want to say, you're a bad Christian, you're going to hell, this is in God's hands. This happened to me when I came out. All these people were my good friends and included me in everything, and all of a sudden I get kicked out of your whole circle because you don't like who I am as a person. Fuck off. Then you're not my friend. I don't want
Yeah.
anything to do with you. You are weaponizing your religion against something that's important to me. A good friend would have been supportive and
Crazy.
kept her fucking opinions to herself and would have understood how hard this is.
Yeah.
Wanting to have a family and not being able to conceive is really hard. It's devastating. I
Mhm.
totally agree. And the fact that you're willing to spend a lot of money and a lot of time
Yes.
and a lot of agony and a lot of stress going through IVF, your
Yeah.
friend should be supportive of how you feel, regardless if she
Yeah.
doesn't like IVF. Fuck off. Are you kidding me?
That's a
No.
crazy take. Not your take.
I'm offended for you.
Women are so amazing. And like the fact that women go through these things and have to go through these things sometimes in order to start a family. Like your body's about to go through a lot. You're about to deal with some really serious hormonal stuff. You don't want a friend like that around you in your circle.
No, you
Like
don't.
you don't want to be feeling, you already feel judged. It's just going to get worse.
Yeah, she's going to make you feel bad. And then you're going to always be
No.
around her, questioning the
Yeah.
validity of your friendship. And you don't need stress right now. You need to
No.
remove stress from your life because your body needs to be as calm and comfortable to go through this process as possible. I do not think that you should let her dictate, but do what you want to do. This is your
100%.
life. This is your family. This is your baby. This is your husband's decision, you and your husband's decision, not hers. I don't give a shit what you feel about. And you know what? I've said this before. Friendships evolve. 20 years is a long time. I don't want to discount that. But I've had friends that we evolve in different directions and people
Hmm.
grow older and our perception on the world changes.
She
This is not your
sucks.
friend.
She sucks. Also, I'm not one for ghosting people. Ghost her. I wouldn't even tell her why. If she doesn't know why, she's an idiot. Truly. Like, you don't owe her an explanation. I would be
You don't.
moonwalking out of that friendship.
I'm
What
offended
the
for you.
fuck?
Like,
I'm upset. Like this actually made my insides hot. I'm upset. That it's
yeah,
just like and
rude,
again, like we've talked
disrespectful.
about this so many times, I'm at the age where like I'm in the thick of friends going through pregnancies, clients going through trying to conceive, and it is so hard on some of these girls. And it is like really, really, really heartbreaking when the TTC journey is just difficult. And
Yeah.
like, I can't imagine looking at one of my friends and saying anything but positivity. Like, ugh, I'm sorry.
Wild thornberries. Yeah,
That
I'm
is
sorry, love.
bananas.
Good luck on your conception journey. Like, I
Yeah.
want this for you. I think that's what you should focus on. This
Yeah.
person is not important.
We're sending you the juju.
Yeah. We're done giving her energy.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. And if your friend listens to this, fuck
Send
you,
it to her.
friend. Fuck you. Ugh,
Repost this on social media and she'll see
yeah.
it.
just tag her. If you want to just be really, if you don't want to have a conversation with her and she wants to know
Petty.
why you're not talking to her, just tag her in the clip.
Give her the Meredith Lisa treatment.
Shake her airplane seat and tug on
Shake
her
her airplane
hair.
seat and just say you don't remember it. That didn't happen. It's
Uh,
so been so good catching up with you. I'm
that
so
was
glad we
so
did this.
fun. I know, I
Yeah, it's been
know.
so long.
The next time we do a bonus, I'm gonna be probably at Mike and Beth's. I'll be moved. I'll be in, what do you call them? Indianans?
Or you can figure it out and we just have our season premiere. You'll have plenty of time.
We'll cross that bridge when we
Hey,
get to
Beth,
it.
question. Where can we set up the equipment?
Beth, I mean, you know, Beth listens to this, but hi, Beth. Beth is cleaner than mom. Like, Beth is more organized and clean than mom, which I think says a lot. So I just know, like, she would be so sweet about the podcast equipment, but I know after a couple weeks, she'd be like, put it away, put it away.
uh, well, BOL.
All right, guys. Well, this was fun. We'll be back when we're back.
Yeah. Love, hugs, and kisses. Bye,
Yes.
everybody.
Bye,
Lovely to
guys.
see.